In this video, I'm going to tell you the story of the Staedtler, and also another creepypasta after that one. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy these story videos, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Enjoy. Through the trees. I wish he would have stayed home, away from this cruel world that we live in. Dear reader, children shouldn't roam this world alone, but we can't keep them in their nest forever. My son left his room one night to the enchanted chirping outside his window, and I now know what it was. But only after years of studying that creature. You see, there is a monster that wanders around the globe, preying on innocent children, watching, waiting. I remember fondly. It was September 15th, 1983. That was the year my wife and I escaped the busy world of New York to live our lives in the country, North Dakota. We lived happily there for several years, until I discovered my one true love, studying the Staedtler. The Staedtler is a disturbed bird/human-like creature that roams the forests, stalking children, abducting them to be part of the legend. On June the 19th, 1987, I first saw it sitting in my tree on my front lawn. I was in a daze when I saw it. My destiny beckoned me. It said, "Follow it, love it, learn it." Around the same time, 2 weeks later, I awoke to a strange tapping noise on my front window. I knew it was him. I ran out of the house to see it sitting in the tree, just staring into my eyes. I was about to cry from the majesty of it. I remember it telling me that it wanted my help. I would do anything for it. On April 3rd, 1988, the Staedtler arrived at my window again. I was overjoyed. It said it was time, and I remember. You see, the Staedtler devours children to keep itself alive, indulging in their youth to live forever. I remember the little boy. Oh, what was his name? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I remember going to his house and simply knocking on the door at 4:23 a.m, but nobody would answer. I saw the bay window. It was the boy's room. I went to get the Staedtler, but he just told me to get his attention the next day. A couple of weeks went by, and the stench of the flesh was getting disgusting. Where was the Staedtler? The parents of the boy put up lost posters last week. I wonder why they didn't worry for the first 2 weeks. Oh well, I'm not concerned. On May 14th, 1988, the boy was nothing but bloated, rotting flesh, and the Staedtler was nowhere to be found. I guessed my services weren't needed. May 15th, 88. He came. He took the body and requested another. May 16th, 88. 6 kids killed, 6 kids devoured, 6 more requested. May 18th, 88. However, losing people makes me wonder. The killer monster, Staedtler, came tonight. He said kids weren't doing the trick anymore. He wanted something bigger. If you're hearing this, you may be the only hope to find out the truth of this thing. In my room, there is a journal. On page 49, you'll discover how to take the life out of this monster. But he's had me under a tight death grip. I couldn't do it. But maybe you'll have more strength than me. Goodbye, everybody. I hope that being eaten is what I brought upon myself. Crossroads. I rest for a while. Now is time to get up and try once again to find an exit. Walking and looking for markings on the walls. A stain, a scratch, a spider web I haven't seen yet. Nothing. Perfect walls. Untouched. I examine one of them, looking for imperfections. Nothing. The maze looks like a work from nature itself. A little trap created by the forces that rule the universe, so they can have fun watching vermin like me struggling for a little bit of sunlight. I walk 10 more steps ahead. Crossroads. Left 20 steps. Fork. Right 100 steps. 200. 500. I can't count it anymore. Crossroads again. Or is it the same from before? I need to mark the walls, but I have no tools, only my own hands. I take a deep breath and begin to scratch the wall. Nothing. One of my fingernails breaks in half. It hurts. It really hurts. I look up to the wall. I can't give up. I punch the wall with all my strength. I hear the noise of something breaking. Pain shows me it's only one of my fingers. I sit down on the floor, my back against the opposite wall. I watch while my blood on the wall slowly fades. First into a light pink colour, then into complete non-existence. I close my eyes for a few seconds. Silence. I can only hear my own breath. Suddenly, I hear something else. It starts weak, like a heartbeat, and little by little, it grows louder. They sound like footsteps. Salvation? A spark of hope is lit. I get up and walk carefully towards the sound. My heart beats stronger on each step while the sound gets louder. And then my joy slowly turns into fear. Yes, they are footsteps. I'm sure they are. But they are not footsteps of a human being. The sound doesn't seem to follow any kind of rhythm or pattern. The silence between the steps is uneasing. And and it seems like the thing doesn't belong to this world as much as this labyrinth. I stop for a few seconds to catch my breath, and then I start running in the opposite direction as fast as I can. Crossroads ahead. 20 steps. Crossroads left. 50 steps. Fork left. 30 steps. Crossroad right. I can't count anymore. Dead end. A huge wall appears in front of me, and there's nowhere to go. I hear the damned footsteps behind me now, coming closer and closer. I sit with my back against the wall. I'm tired. Very tired. I don't care anymore. The thing can come and destroy me at once. I don't have any hopes of getting out of here alive. I close my eyes. I hear the footsteps approaching, and I keep my eyes closed, waiting for the end. Then it stops. The thing is right in front of me. I can hear its heavy breathing. For many seconds, I can only hear that breathing in front of me. I open my eyes. What I see is something that I just can't describe. It looks awful. The shape doesn't make any sense at all. I'm paralyzed, staring at a single eye in the creature's head. Then it sighs, a strange sigh of disappointment, turns its back on me, and walks away towards the dark hallways of the maze. I sit there for a while. I can't tell how long. Time just doesn't make any sense anymore. I need to rest. I sleep. When I wake up, I'm a little less tired. I get up and walk, looking for the exit once again. The possibility of seeing that creature in one of the crossroads of this place makes my heart beat faster and faster. Now that I think about that eye, I think I understand what makes me so scared about it. It looks a lot like my own eyes, but a bit more tired. A few centuries more tired, I guess.